Good evening and welcome to your Thursday, August 22, 2024 edition of the Evening News. I am Jemima Holmes. Thank you for joining us. Let's take a look at some of the lead stories tonight. JAGDEO wraps opposition's attempts to undermine GTU MOE 27% salary increase deal. We had a great week. VP condemns misrepresentations of NTC. $1 billion to further upgrade pipelines in Georgetown. Shortage of packaged sugar addressed by GUYSUCO. And 5 buildings destroyed in nonpareil fire. Now for the news in detail. Vice President Dr. Bart has rebuked blatant attempts by the PNC-led opposition to sabotage the recently concluded agreement between the government and the Guyana Teachers Union on the 2024 to 2026 multi-year agreement, which will see teachers earning as much as 27% increase in their salary over the period. Here is Vanu Manichand with our lead story tonight.
Months-long negotiations wrapped up on Wednesday as the Education Ministry and the Guyana Teachers Union signed the 2024-2026 multi-year agreement for salary increases and other benefits for teachers across the country. However, Vice President Dr. Bart said this was not achieved without efforts by the opposition to undermine the process. In fact, he reiterated his earlier position that GTU General Secretary Coretta MacDonald was politically motivated to thwart the negotiations.
I said last week that she will continue to get instructions from Congress Place and try to sabotage the agreement and us moving forward. Because her concern is not the teachers of the country. And you can see that. APNU confirmed that they didn't want the strike or an agreement forward. They wanted the industrial unrest and the bad blood to continue because they felt it would serve them politically. They don't care about teachers. They don't care about teachers. So they just confirm what I said last week. So they confirm that Coretta MacDonald is the conduit to sabotage the agreement.
Under the new 2024-2026 multi-year agreement, teachers will benefit from a 10% for 2024, 8% for 2025, and 9% for 2026 in salary increases, a total of 27% in increases during the 3-year period. This is in addition to a wide range of other non-salary benefits for teachers. In this regard, the Vice President called out the opposition's criticism of the deal, reminding that the PNC-led coalition regime did not offer a better deal.
APNU never went beyond 10%. The wage bill was $14.9 billion for teachers in 2015. Say 20%, $15 billion. 10% would have been $1.5 billion. That is how much money they had to pay out at 10% would cost them. Now the wage bill for teachers, because we've increased more teachers too, we put in more teachers as well as higher salaries, is $40 billion per year. So what would a 10% of $40 billion be? It's $4 billion, $2.5 billion more per year than them. And if they found our 10% insulting, how much more insulting was their 10%, which was the maximum wage increase throughout all the years they were in office?
The new multi-year agreement was signed by GTU President Mark Light and Second Vice President Julian Cambridge. However, the union's General Secretary has publicly criticized the two GTU officials, accusing them of misleading the union's General Counsel into believing the deal is more favorable than it is, something which the GTU President has since rubbished.
So Light pointed out, I have a General Counsel agreement, and you can only overturn this by a special conference of membership. The point we were making too, I did not sign an agreement without ensuring that the Constitution was respected. The fact that the members of the General Council accepted the offer, we got on the document. That was enough for me to say, yes, let's sign. He said, as far as he was aware, no teacher wrote asking for a special conference. How come the morale waves could have carried the other view, exposing the Coretta McDonald on her PNC plot to sabotage this agreement?
Reporting for the Evening News, Fanu Manakchan.
Since the beginning of the week, the National Tushaus Council Conference has been ongoing at the Arthur Chung Conference Center in Georgetown. It is an event where Amerindian leaders from across the country converge to discuss issues affecting their villages and get opportunities to interact with members of the cabinet on a variety of matters. However, there have been criticisms in some quarters about the event, but Vice President Dr. Bart JAGDEO has condemned these as sheer misrepresentations. Here's what he had to say.
In which country would the entire cabinet spend an entire week with the elected indigenous leaders from that country discussing issues of their development with them? And that is precisely what's happening in the past week. And the discussions are respectful, they're free-flowing, they are positive, and they are focused on problem solving. If you read these newspapers, you will think the NTC was a hotbed of contradictions and disrespect and controversy. We have to publicly call out these newspapers for distorting what took place at the conference. If there is any disrespect of indigenous people, Amerindian people, it's what they are doing by elevating APA's voice to above that of the over 200 leaders who are there, and the voice of a single individual and the PNC MP. Those are the three entities and individuals around which all the stories revolve. We had a really great week with the two shows. A lot of positive things came out. It's unmatched in any country that I know of, and you're free as the media to be creative and show me another country that does exactly what we're doing, where the entire cabinet engages with indigenous leaders on development issues.
The Guyana Water Incorporated is expending $1 billion to further upgrade the aged pipe infrastructure in Georgetown in order to improve the level of service and quality of water customers receive. On Wednesday, the utility company announced that it is commencing works to replace the water distribution network from Hatfield Street to the Bank of Guyana. Trishelle Sobers reports.
The scope of works to commence on the water distribution network in Lower Georgetown includes the drilling of the main access road, removal of aged cast iron pipes, and the installation of new high-density polyethylene pipes. Addressing the media on Wednesday, GWI's Chief Executive Officer, Sheikh Bash, explained that the cast iron pipes in the capital city have become enrusted over decades and have exceeded their lifespan. In addition to the pipes releasing high iron content, he said GWI is constantly conducting repairs in several areas because the pipes can no longer withstand heavy traffic load.
Overall, in Georgetown, we have the transmission lines and distribution lines. And these lines are, some of them are over 100 years old. And at this point in time, a lot of these lines are breaking, they're leaking, collapsing. So we have at GWI for the last month in this location alone, we've had to come here five times. Because as we repair the lines and with the heavy traffic passing through, what is happening is that it's creating further leakages because of the age of the lines.
Over the years, Residents living in and around Georgetown have complained about low water pressure at various times during the day and night. Bart highlighted that with the replacement of the aged mains, there will be an improved level of service and water quality. On this point, he implored residents and businesses in the area to comply with the contractor executing the project, noting that the team has committed to working from 7 p.m. at night to 5 a.m. in the morning to cater for fewer water disruption.
It's a massive program which will cause disruption. We are working continuously to ensure minimum disruption, and we are doing widespread consultation. Already we've called in and had consultations with the City Council, with the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce, with the Police Traffic Department, with the bus union, the association of bus owners here, also with GT&T and all GPS and so on.
Trishelle Sobers, Evening News.
Following reports of a shortage of packaged sugar on the domestic market, the Guyana Sugar Corporation has announced that this commodity is now available for purchase at estates across the country. In this Vanu Manikchand report, you will hear Chief Executive Officer of GUYSUCO, Paul Chiang, explaining that there was no shortage of sugar, but rather the unavailability of packaged sugar.
Of recent, there have been widespread complaints of a shortage of sugar on the local market. On Thursday, however, the Guyana Sugar Corporation announced that packaged sugar is now available for sale. It was explained that the production for the second crop of 2024 commenced last week and the sale of packaged sugar started on Monday, August 19. As a result, packaged sugar is now available at the Blairmont Estate and will be at the Albion Estate from Friday, August 23. Additionally, bagged sugar is currently available at the Albion and Rose Hall estates. Iflat Estate commenced production on Wednesday and will have sugar available for sale next Monday, August 26. However, CEO of GUYSUCO, Paul Chiang, admitted that prior to this second crop production, packaged sugar was unavailable.
There was never a shortage of sugar. There was the packaged sugar we were out of. But sugar as a whole, we had sugar right through.
In the first crop of this year, GUYSUCO fell short of its production target, only producing 6,738 tons of sugar from the initial target of 16,000 tons. This, according to the GUYSUCO boss, was one of the factors contributing to the unavailability of packaged sugar, a higher quality that is ISO certified on the local market.
The amount of packaged sugar we made sold out. I mean, was a small crop. The first crop was a small crop, but we kept enough bulk sugar to supply which many of the supermarkets with packaging and plastic. So this crop we can be doing much more than we have much more than we ever did because we try to package all the sugar blame on or the majority. But we have sufficient sugar now on the market.
Meanwhile, GUYSUCO has declared that there has been no price change to neither packaged nor bagged sugar and cautioned businesses against hiking prices. Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manikchand.
Coming up, GWI urges patience as works continue to improve water quality in Georgetown, an upcoming international business conference to help small companies access foreign markets. Do stay with us. More news ahead.
Guys, I think I'm in love! Wow!
Yeah, I was looking at you too.
What? What are you talking about? I'm in the tiles. Where did you get them?
Oh, Mima Decor, obviously the best tile store in Guyana. Come, let me take you there.
My kitchen, my bathroom, my floors. Mima Decor has everything. And the prices are great too.
So, girl want to have a date now?
We can build on that.
Exciting news! The capping stack has arrived in Guyana. In the unlikely event of an oil spill, this vital equipment is placed over a blown-out well to stop or redirect the flow of hydrocarbons, ensuring a rapid and effective response. With the capping stack now in hand, Guyana stands out as one of just 2 oil-producing nations in the region with such a crucial safety measure readily available. This marks another significant step towards ensuring that Guyana produces oil and gas safely and sustainably.
Introducing Jumbo Jet Auto Sales, your exclusive dealer for XCMG and Sinotruck. Only 20% down payment on all HOO Sinotrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. The only authorized dealer of XCMG and Sinotruck in Guyana. Various sizes in motor graders to excavators, compactors to skid steers, and wheel loaders. Not forgetting our amphibious. We have a wide selection of XCMG machinery to meet your needs. Explore our range of Sinotruck dumpers, including 8x4 twin steer, all-terrain 6x6, 6x4 models, and more. Plus, check out our cement mixers in 8x4 and 6x4 configurations. Drop by our various showrooms located at East Bank, Land of Canaan, Eccles, our head office in Georgetown, Ogle, and in Berbice, Chester, and Bushlot. Only 20% down payment on all HOO Sinotrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. Contact us on 225-8255, 232-0633, 233-3101, or 328-2802. Jumbo.
Wayne Pressure Pumps out of the U.S. is the ideal solution for your water woes. At Sylvie's Variety Store, we bring you the top line of automatic pressure tank pumps ideal for building offices and residential homes. Just turn on the faucet and pressure at your fingertips. The Wayne collection includes pool pumps, well pumps, and utility submersible pumps. Parts and accessories available. Sylvie's Variety Store, bringing you the quality you deserve every.
I can't wait until tomorrow.
Yes.
Start packing this, yeah?
I ain't start packing yet. Usually I pack a couple hours before and I go. Drive. I got my phone, I got my keys, my charger, my
Procrastinating planning for the future? Well, that's never a good idea. Let Demerara Mutual and Demerara Fire and General help you get started with planning for your future today. I'm with Dem.
Introducing Jumbo Jet Auto Sales, your exclusive dealer for XCMG and Sinotruck. Only 20% down payment on all HOO Sinotrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. The only authorized dealer of XCMG and Sinotruck in Guyana. Various sizes in motor graders to excavators, compactors to skid steers, and wheel loaders. Not forgetting our amphibious. We have a wide selection of XCMG machinery to meet your needs. Explore our range of Sinotruck dumpers, including 8x4 twin steer, all-terrain 6x6, 6x4 models, and more. Plus, check out our cement mixers in 8x4 and 6x4 configurations. Drop by our various showrooms located at East Bank, Land of Canaan, Eccles, our head office in Georgetown, Ogle, and in Berbice, Chester, and Bushlot. Only 20% down payment on all HOO Sinotrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. Contact us on 225-8255, 232-0633, 233-3101, or 328-2802. Jumbo Jet Trucks and
Welcome back. You're watching the evening news. 5 buildings have been destroyed in a massive fire which erupted at Nonpareil, East Coast Demerara on Thursday morning. The fire started at a single-story wooden and concrete structure situated at Lot 24, Block 12, which was owned by 48-year-old Mohammed Azad Ali, who lived there with 3 others. Unfortunately, the fire completely destroyed the building and its contents, leaving the 4 occupants homeless. Due to the intensity of the fire, 4 other buildings were also impacted. A storage barn located at Lot 25, Block 12, was destroyed due to the radiated heat from the building of origin. The external walls, a washing machine, a freezer, 2 tanks, and a quantity of guttering and pipes of 3 neighboring buildings located at Lots 22, 26, and 27, Block 12 also suffered varying degrees of damage, also from the radiated heat. Investigations have revealed that the fire was caused by an overloaded sponge chipping machine that had been left plugged in for an extended period. The fire service said the machine's motor overheated, igniting nearby combustible materials and eventually engulfing the entire building. Michael Henry joins us now to report that farmers in Guyana will soon benefit from a whopping $5.3 million collaboration between Caribbean Agricultural Productivity Improvement Activity, the National Agricultural Research and Extension Institute, and the Economic Development Fund following the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding today. Here's more.
Signing the MOU on Thursday was CEO of NARI, Jagdeo, and Project Director of Caribbean Agricultural Productivity Improvement Activity, CAPA. This agreement, which marks a pivotal step specifically for cherry and turmeric farmers, will aid them to be properly trained in their respective capacities and will also provide them with adequate resources to carry out their cultivation. Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa, who was present at the event, highlighted the benefits of this agreement, including its ability to help farmers access regional markets.
This $5.3 million Caribbean Agriculture Productivity Improvement Activity will help farmers and stakeholders in the fruit and vegetable by promoting the use of market-driven agricultural practices and technologies, enabling them to easier access domestic and regional markets. We have prioritized almost 10 commodities that we are high import, high value commodities that we have targeted to reduce those imports into the Caribbean. And I think that this project captures most of those commodities that we can produce large scale, that we can build capacity, that we can have our farmers equipped to produce those commodities.
The minister added that through projects like these, the food import bill will be significantly reduced.
This project introduced the use of beef starch, an innovative product designed to extend the shelf life of produce, underscoring the dedication to integrated new technology that can reduce post-harvest losses and increase the value of our agriculture output. I think we will be successful in able to reduce this food import bill by 25%. That means we will have to build our farmers' capacity so that they can take in the slacks. They can come up to ensure that we provide the slacks that will be created when we reduce that food import bill. And this ceremony this morning marks a significant milestone in our ongoing effort to enhance food security, boost agriculture productivity, and strengthen the livelihoods of our farmers and communities.
CAPA, a project funded by the United States Agency for International Development and implemented by Improving Economies for Stronger Communities, is dedicated to improving agricultural productivity and market efficiencies across the Caribbean, including Guyana. Michael Henry, The Evening News.
Weeks after residents in Georgetown have been complaining of extremely poor water quality, the Guyana Water Incorporated is pleading with them to continue to exercise patience as it works to address the situation. Michael Henry joins us again with the details.
The Guyana Water Incorporated has said that while some areas such as Starbrook, Regent Street, Hartfield, and Albert Town are showing high levels of water clarity, other areas at the further end of the distribution network, including Kitty and Charlestown, are experiencing gradual improvements. The state-owned water company was hoping to resolve the issue by August 18, but the Evening News understands that during the flushing of the network, it encountered difficulties. Chief Executive Officer Shaikh Baksh explained that aged drainage and irrigation infrastructure in the affected areas are preventing GWI teams from flushing the sediment out of the pipeline, thus increasing work time. In this regard, he is urging citizens to be patient, noting that works are almost complete.
Because of the flushing that is taking place in some areas, it's very difficult. Given the old pipelines and so on, and the sludge that was lodged there, it's taken longer to extract the water, flush out the water from the system. So it has improved considerably across the central Georgetown area, but there's ongoing works happening now. We've almost completed our cleaning in the shelter belt. Some additional cleaning is taking place, and then we're still doing some flushing.
Baksh added that in some areas, water was cut off due to blockages, and these issues are not related to GWI's current operation. Nevertheless, he said additional teams have deployed to bring relief to those residents.
Alboystown, we were there last evening, and Alboystown has improved. There was a problem with some residents not receiving water, but this was due not to the pressure from us, but because there were blockages in the what we call the saddle, and the pipelines below. About 7 residents are affected, and we are addressing that now to dig down there and clean out the pipelines so that they can get water.
The high levels of sediment at GWI's shelter belt canals were first recognized on July 15, but according to Baksh, it was not severe at the time. A preliminary investigation into its cause revealed that the issue occurred when GWI dredged the East Demerara Water Conservancy, causing a buildup of sludge that contaminated its shelter belt, resulting in the distribution the rusty and unhealthy water. Upon this discovery, GWI hired additional labor to clean the canals, while technicians in the laboratory conducted daily tests to monitor the quality of water being accessed. Michelle Henry, The Evening News.
The inaugural International Business Conference set for October will provide platforms for small businesses to access foreign markets and build partnerships that can help their businesses grow. Kelroy Williams spoke with the event's main organizer, Dr. Vishnu Durga, and filed this report.
The International Business Conference, the first of its kind event in the country, is set for October 15 till 17 in Georgetown. Unlike other international conferences of a similar nature that have been hosted in the country, this one promises to provide particular focus on small businesses. This is according to Dr. Vishnu Durga, one of the main organizers of the conference, during an interview with the Evening News. Durga, who is also the chairman of Action Invest Caribbean and the Suriname-Guyana Chamber of Commerce, explains that it is the responsibility of large and medium-sized enterprises to foster the growth of small businesses.
We want to ensure that every Guyanese and Surinamese company has the opportunity to be able to participate at the lowest possible cost. Yeah, and again, small businesses that are ready for growth. What we do want to ensure is that the medium and large businesses that will definitely participate, that they understand their responsibility of bringing our Guyanese micro and small businesses along for the ride.
The seasoned business executive explains that while many small businesses are given opportunities to network and grow, these partnerships are often incompatible.
And I see this happening frequently, where we bring large international companies, but we put them to sit and talk to a micro business or someone who doesn't have any employees or doesn't have the capital. That mismatch sometimes gives our country and our business community a bad image, right?
Meanwhile, Durga reveals that the event will also strategically target the agro-processing sector.
The focus is heavily on manufacturing and agro-processing, with a focus on what is required for the entire supply chain and what are the opportunities so that we can also at the end of the conference be able to come out with a statement to say these are the areas we investigated, we discussed, these are the proposals, and these are the next steps we're expecting, so that we now all have a tool that we can walk around with and say, hey, these are the steps, this is what we need to invest more to grow faster.
Held under the theme Guyana, the Gateway to Opportunities, this event is organized by Guyana-Suriname Chamber of Commerce with support from the Suriname Investment and Trade Agency, the Guyana Office for Investment Go Invest, and the Guyana Manufacturing and Services Association. Already, over 500 delegates are booked for the event, 300 of which are new international investors seeking business opportunities in Guyana. Kelroy Williams, The Evening News.
As technology continues to advance and the use of the internet has widened to capture many other elements such as artificial intelligence, regional stakeholders have gathered at a forum to discuss ways in which they can keep up as well as to continue to protect citizens from similarly evolving internet threats. Here's Kelroy Williams again with the details.
On Wednesday, regional stakeholders gathered at the Pegasus Hotel Georgetown for this year's Caribbean Internet Governance Forum, one of the longest-running internet governance forums in the world. Speaking during the opening ceremony was Secretary General at the Caribbean Telecommunications Union, Rodney Taylor. Rodney noted that over the next few years, this forum will play an important role in the development of policies that govern the internet and its usage.
Looking ahead to the next 10 years, the evolution of the CIGF will be critical as we navigate an increasingly complex digital landscape. As emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, of course, blockchain, quantum computing, continue to develop, the CIGF will need to adopt its policies and frameworks to address the ethical, legal, and societal implications of these advancements. This will require ongoing research, dialogue, and the involvement of a broader range of stakeholders.
On this point, he reaffirmed the organization's commitment towards implementing more robust policies to protect citizens.
Another key area of focus will be the strengthening of cybersecurity measures to protect our citizens and institutions from the growing threat of cybercrime. The CIGF will need to enhance regional cooperation and capacity building in this domain, ensuring that our policies are robust and responsive to the rapidly changing threat landscape.
Moreover, the Secretary General also emphasized the major roles that the organization will play in fostering digital inclusion among member states.
As we go forward, the CIGF must continue to champion digital inclusion, ensuring that all citizens, regardless of age, gender, or socioeconomic status, have access to the internet and the opportunities it offers. This will involve not only expanding infrastructure, but also addressing the affordability and accessibility of digital services.
The Caribbean Internet Governance Forum is a regional forum initiated by the Caribbean Telecommunications Union and the Caribbean Community Secretariat in 2005 to coordinate a regional approach to internet governance. The forum has since met annually and has delivered significant and pioneering benefits to the region, including the formulation of a Caribbean Internet Governance Policy Framework, the proliferation of Internet exchange points, among others. Kelroy Williams, The Evening News.
And now for a look at the bridge reports.
The Demerara Harbour Bridge is expected to be closed to vehicular traffic on Friday, August 23, 2024 at 4 hours for a period of 1.5 hours. Meanwhile, the Berbice River Bridge is expected to be closed to vehicular traffic on Friday, August 23, 2024 at 6 hours 45 for a period of 1.5 hours.
Looking to bring your dream home to reality? Or simply taking on a home improvement project? Then National Hardware Limited is where you should start. Let us put that touch to your home. Choose from over 1,000 Berger Paint original hues for any surface. We are known for our trusted brands such as Westinghouse, Philips, Sadco, Rubbermaid, Pyrex, Gibson Home, and so much more. National Hardware Limited, your do-it-best store. Located in downtown Georgetown and industrial site Rhymeville.
Introducing Jumbo Jet Auto Sales, your exclusive dealer for XCMG and Sinotruck. Only 20% down payment on all HO Sinotrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. The only authorized dealer of XCMG and Sinotruck in Guyana. Various sizes in motor graders to excavators, compactors to skid steers, and wheel loaders. Not forgetting our amphibious. We have a wide selection of XCMG machinery to meet your needs. Explore our range of Sinotruck dumpers, including 8x4 twin steer, all-terrain 6x6, 6x4 models, and more. Plus, check out our cement mixers in 8x4 and 6x4 configurations. Drop by our various showrooms located at East Bank, Land of Canaan, Eccles, our head office in Georgetown, Ogle, and in Berbice, Chester, and Bushlot. Only 20% down payment on all HO Sinotrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. Contact us on 225-8255, 232-0633, 233-3101, or 328-2802. Jumbo Jet Trucks and Auto.
Did you know Gyro Super 95 gasoline has an octane rating of 95, the highest rating available in Guyana? This premium fuel is known to enhance the performance of your engine, making it run smoother and more efficiently, leading to better fuel economy and improved performance. Choose Super 95 for more mileage and better overall performance.
Is we on again? Hello, is we on again? Remember when you left me on the tree? Well, it's me time for left you. It's we on again.
Introducing Jumbo Jet Auto Sales, your exclusive dealer for XCMG and Sinotruck. Only 20% down payment on all HO Sinotrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. The only authorized dealer of XCMG and Sinotruck in Guyana. Various sizes in motor graders to excavators, compactors to skid steers, and wheel loaders. Not forgetting our amphibious. We have a wide selection of XCMG machinery to meet your needs. Explore our range of Sinotruck dumpers, including 8x4 twin steer, all-terrain 6x6, 6x4 models, and more. Plus, check out our cement mixers in 8x4 and 6x4 configurations. Drop by our various showrooms located at East Bank, Land of Canaan, Eccles, our head office in Georgetown, Ogle, and in Berbice, Chester, and Bushlot. Only 20% down payment on all HO Sinotrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. Contact us on 225-8255, 232-0633, 233-3101, or 328-2802. Jumbo Jet Trucks and Auto.